So what you need to do is get out your transformation note sheet. So get out this note sheet, and we are working on dilations. So you're going to open that up. So have that note sheet out. That's what we're doing. Hit pause if you need to. All right. Then on the top of your paper, it says dilations. A dilation makes an image either bigger or smaller. Remember, we've talked about this before. So it either makes it bigger or smaller. We use the word enlargement when we're talking about something that is going to be bigger. And we know that because it has the word large. We use the word reduction or reduce when something is smaller. And this is what it's going to look like. When we do a dilation, we are going to multiply both the x and the y. So, for example, over here on your paper, it says dilate the figure by a scale factor of 5. That means we're going to make it 5 times bigger. So what we need to do is we need to look at this point here. This point here is 2, 0. And what we're going to do to get our image from our pre-image is we're going to multiply by 5. So we're going to take 2 times 5 is 10. 0 times 5 is 0. So B prime is going to be at 10, 0. And let's look at A. That was B. This is A. A is at negative 1, 0. We're going to multiply by 5. So negative 1 times 5 is negative 5. 0 times 5 is 0. So we're going to be at negative 5, 0. There is A prime. And our last point we need to look at is C. C is at negative 2, positive 2. And again, we're going to multiply by 5. So 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. And 5 times 2 is 10. So our new point C is going to be at negative 10, 10, which is going to be right up here. We're going to say, I can't see it on my screen. Hopefully you can approximate. So then you can draw in your triangle. Your new triangle is the same shape, but much bigger. So that's dilated by 5. Now let's look at the bottom half of our notes. It says, graph the dilated image using a scale factor of 2 and 0, 0 as the center. For all of ours, we're going to use 0, 0. So first we need to know the points. So J is at 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. So J is at 2, 4. And to get my J prime, I'm going to dilate it by 2, so I'm going to multiply by 2. So J prime is going to be at 2 times 2, which is 4, and then 4 times 2, which is 8. And then we could do K. K's point looks like it's at 1, 1. And what are we going to multiply by? We're going to multiply by 2. So 1 times 1 is 2. Or I'm sorry, 1 times 2 is 2. And 1 times 2 is also 2. So K prime is going to be 2, 2. And then L. L is at 4, 0. And we need to dilate it, enlarge it by 2. So I'd have 4 times 2 is 8. 0 times 2 is 0. So L prime is at 8, 0. So now let's graph that. So we have 4 and then 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's J prime. K prime is at 2, 2. and L prime is at 8, 0. And then you can draw in your triangle. I'm writing on my computer, so my lines are not very straight. I'm sorry. And that triangle, JKL, the image triangle, is twice as big. All right, now let's try one that is a reduction. So when you have a fraction, that means it's a reduction. And that fraction means that we are going to divide. So we're going to divide this one. So let's draw our original triangle first, which I drew over it. So the first one is negative 4, 0. So there, this point right here, that's x. Y is negative 4, 4. There's y. And z is negative 2, negative 2 down here. So we can draw in this triangle like that. That's my pre-image. Now they want us to find half. So 1/2 means that we are going to divide by 2. So this one we're going to divide by 2. So you can start here. Negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. And 0 divided by 2 is 0. And we can do y. Negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. 4 divided by 2 is positive 2. So we've done y prime. Now z prime, negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. And negative 2 divided by 2 is also negative 1. So I'm dividing because it was a fraction. It's a reduction. So we go, our first point is at negative 2, 0. That is x prime. And then y prime is at negative 2, positive 2. There's y prime. And z prime is at negative 1 right there. So you can see my blue triangle is half the size of my purple triangle. And those are dilations. So now what you need to do is you need to do the IXL for dilations and then the other assignment that you have. Have a good day.